a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
And the Lakers starting five. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Laravia in at the three.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Ayton with a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. Thompson pulls it in. Pass to Shepherd. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Shoot two.
And he makes the first. Also good, so he hits both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. The inbound. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. 4-point game. Up and over Doncic. Durant, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Doncic. A shot from the high post. And the jumper falls for him.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Pass to James. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
Good job there, Ali. Thanks. And the Lakers have possession after the basket by Houston.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Doncic hits them both. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Thompson with a screen. The deep three from Durant. And Ayton pulls it down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Doncic hammers it home.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Ayton. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Şengün, the screen. Pass to Shepherd. For 3. On target from range. Shepherd's got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Lakers trail by 3. Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to LaRavia. It's Smart on the wing. 6 to shoot. Eason against James. From outside, off the mark. The Rockets lead by 3. And Shepherd. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Shepherd's got 9 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's LaRavia, guarded by Durant. Pass to James. Drops in the 3.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Here's Shepherd. 9 points in the game. Outside Eason. From downtown. And Houston, another 3.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6. And the basket is good. Give him 8.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Here's Shepherd. Outside Durant. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Now Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson outside. Here's Durant. Doncic goes down the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Against Thompson. Now here's Smart. No made baskets yet. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic, good.
As always, Doncic attracts a lot of attention. Makes a lot of tough shots with hands in his face.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. Şengün, throw it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
As this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits them both. The Rockets lead by 3. Here's Shepard. 9 points in the game. Right side Durant. Back to Şengün. Pass to Durant. Fires from the corner. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Here's Arabia, guarded by Durant. And again, the Lakers, no good. Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Shepard. Şengün with it. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for three.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Lakers trail by 7. Doncic on the wing. 12 points for him. Inside. Here's Arabia. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Shepard. Pass to Eason. Thompson scanning the floor. Şengün, the screen. Down low. And Şengün, throw it down.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Doncic. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 15 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Thompson. Now Durant. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 6. And here's Smart. No points so far. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And Houston will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Eason. Finney-Smith comes in for Durant. Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepard. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Luka Doncic. And so Smart nails them both. The Rockets lead by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Now here's VanVleet. Şengün, the screen. To the inside. Back to VanVleet. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, VanVleet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
Vanderbilt against Smith. Vanderbilt to pass to James. Over Finney-Smith. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Tate's checked in for Finney-Smith. The Lakers also with a sub. Smith, he's checked in for Smart. Pass to Smith. Outside Tate. And here's Şengün. Hachimura covering. Şengün, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Over Tate. And there's James on the assist by Smith. James has got 7.
Yeah, nice pass by Smith. I mean, putting his teammate in position to score.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Now here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. VanVleet with it. Pass to Okogie. 43 seconds left now in the first quarter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Van Vliet's got his second basket.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Now Reeves. He's scoreless. Pass to James. Smith with the rebound. Van Vliet outside. Over Reeves. And the basket by Van Vliet. And now it's a 5-point Rocket lead. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Houston. They lead by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. You've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Smith in at the small forward. Luka! Get off me!
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Durant with a screen on Doncic. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Doncic. Fires from deep. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Here's Van Vliet. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Van Vliet's got 9.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Free throw is good, now leading by 1. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars when the X factor ignites. That can make the difference. It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
In the paint, Luka!
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Doncic against Van Vliet. Inside, tipped, stolen by Vanderbilt. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 22. Reeves against Durant. Pass to Okogie. Smith outside. Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Austin Reeves picks one up.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Holiday's checked in for Houston. And he sinks the second. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Hachimura. From deep, here's Doncic. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Okogie's checked in for Holiday. Smith passes to Durant. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And that's his third bucket in 8 attempts. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Doncic passes to Reeves. Doncic against Van Vliet. Doncic, good.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Here's Okogie. He's covered by Reeves. Van Vliet outside. Smith outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Lakers lead by 5. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down!
You get used to seeing dimes like this from Nick Smith. I mean, he'll drop them all day.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Smith outside. Smith against Durant. Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Eason's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Aiden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Smart comes in for Smith. offense. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-5 run. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Down low. Here's Doncic. Here's Ayton. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That is a strong move by Ayton. He is merciless in there.
Now Durant. Here's Smith. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Smith passes to Durant. Shot clock at 6. The three. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Back to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 30.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for the Rockets, Sengun checked in for Capella, and it's Thompson in for Smith. James is checked in for Los Angeles. LaRavia comes in for Reeves. Thompson finds Eason. Back to Thompson. His first shot coming late. And Ayton pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 9. Classic move by LeBron James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
For Houston, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. To the middle. Sengun, throw it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now here's Doncic. Getting 30. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line of this game. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Thompson. No points yet. Pass to Shepard. Sengun, a screen on Doncic. Inside. Sengun, throw it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Doncic. Give him 31 now. Can he keep it going? It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 5 rebounds in the game. Durant, pass to Eason. Here's Shepard. To the paint. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was is a statement finish. Doncic passes to Arabia. James outside. Eason with some nice D. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Shepard. 9 points in the game. Pass to Şengün. Durant with it. Over James. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Şengün.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Austin Reeves is checked in for Doncic. So it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Reeves. The three-pointer off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. Puts up a 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Leaves the pass to Arabia. Now, here is James. Oh, tries a 3. It's held in by Houston. And here is Thompson. Still no points. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Smith with a screen on Reeves. Here's Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Houston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
No good on the free throw.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
It's Reeves with the drive. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Şengün. And here's Smith. The 3. Smart grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Here's Ayton. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can tell Ayton knows how to assert himself inside, refusing to back off because of some coverage.
Pass to Shepard. Şengün, a screen on Smart. Takes it inside. Here's Şengün. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Back to James. Now Reeves. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Smart. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Reeves, the pass to James. Double team on James. And there's the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
He's a nimble guy for someone with that size. Ayton can get off of his feet quick for a lob.
Rockets trail by 3. Smith outside. Pass to Shepard. 1:10 left in the first half of this one. To the inside. Şengün. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Şengün's got 16 points now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
James finds Smart. Reeves against Thompson. Screen by James. Here's the floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Smith. Şengün with it. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Clock at 6. Kept alive. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Şengün's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
James inside. Can't get it to fall. Alperen Şengün. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Rockets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Kevin Durant. Amen Thompson out there with Shepard. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Doncic. Smart for 3. And Smart nails the triple.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Man, good whistle there.
Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First one falls for him. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Good on both. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. Houston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. Doncic on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Inside. There's Larabia. Second chance shot. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him. Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. 90 seconds into the second half now. Smart looking around. Pass to Larabia. Now here's Doncic. Screen by James. 6 on the shot clock. And again, the Lakers, no good. Houston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Durant. Şengün, the screen. The 3 is up. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Smart outside. To the paint. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 33 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Durant, pass to Şengün. Takes a 13-footer. Another shot. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Larabia. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two, there's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
No good on the free throw. The second one. The Rockets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Eason, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Şengün. Right side Durant. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Thompson with a steal. 17-footer, and Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 17.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright weak.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Doncic finds Smart, and here's Ayton. Pass to Smart. Eason against James. 4 on the clock. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. That doesn't go either for Durant. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Here's Doncic. Look at Doncic going to work. So tough to handle inside.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Thompson outside. And he makes it on the layup. Thompson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Pass to Doncic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's LaRavia, guarded by Durant. Smart with the ball from behind the arc. No luck on that one. Outside Durant.
cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
Doncic up top. Give him 35. Shoots over Shepard. And again, it's the Lakers. For Houston, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. For 3, Durant. Counted from distance. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
So fluid off the dribble. Sometimes Durant is just impossible to stop.
And he's going for the lob. Şengün with a steal. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Shepard. Spins. Şengün with it. 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. James outside. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to James. Smart outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Smart's got 6 here in the quarter.
Look, and when Marcus Smart is hitting from deep, it really makes a difference in this offense. It becomes so much more dynamic.
Oh, KD returns the fire.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Doncic is doubled. Here's Arabia. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Rockets lead by 3. Pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Eason. No good off the glass.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Here's Smart. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Shepard. Driving inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Doncic. 37 points for him.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. Şengün, a screen on Smart. Down low. Pass to Shepard. Thompson against Smart. Goes back up. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Doncic outside. Doncic! You see the strength.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Thompson outside. They set a pick. Knocked away. Şengün. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic with it. And he's got 41 now. Knocks down the step back J. Doncic has got 43 points.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to Shepard. Now here's Şengün. He's covered by Ayton. Out left to the wing. Here's Shepard. 16 points for him. 3-pointer, no good. Eason against James for the lead. And out of bounds. inbounds. Houston will have it. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Gets the three to fall. Van Vliet's got 12 points.
Keeping the game simple. Van Vliet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
To the inside. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Okogie. Yet to see a basket. And the basket by Van Vliet.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Now here's Smith. Tight defense on him. Reeves against Van Vliet. The floater. The shot by Reeves, no good. Houston leading by 4. Up top, Smith. He's covered by Reeves. Smith passes to Van Vliet, to the paint. Counsell, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Shot is good by Reeves.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Van Vliet against Reeves. Pass to Şengün. And the layup is good off the glass. Şengün's got 20.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
James deciding where to go with it. For the tie. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Okogie. Pass to Counsell. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. More 2K action in just a moment. It's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Houston leading by 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Luka Doncic. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. Van Vliet misses. Well, the Lakers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pass to Doncic. This one for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Durant. Now Van Vliet. Now Capella, covered by Smith. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Smith. And the Rockets lead by 6. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Takes a 13-footer, and he hits the jumper. Doncic has got 45 points.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Durant. Out of bounds, and it'll go to the Lakers. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Doncic against Van Vliet. Steps back. Doncic passes to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Van Vliet. That shot, no good. Hachimura with the defensive effort. The Lakers trail. Doncic passes to Reeves. To tie it up. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 47 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Now here's Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Outside Reeves. Vanderbilt with a screen. To the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Shepard, he's checked in for Okogie. And the Lakers also making a change. Smart's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Durant. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. And the Rockets lead by 3.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Outside Reeves. Vanderbilt with a screen. Inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Van Vliet with a screen on Doncic. On the wing, Durant. Guarded by Doncic. Durant, no good. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Smart passes to Doncic to take the lead. And another one!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, and something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Durant. Capella, screen on Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Smart outside. Doncic on the wing. Over Van Vliet. Doncic, no good.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
Capella finds Durant. Clock at 4. Durant, so effective inside.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Outside Reeves to the middle. Hachimura, the pass to Smart. Back to Hachimura. Doncic on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Capella with a rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is up.
Durant against Smart. Now Durant. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. To the inside. Here's Smart. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
Look, we know Marcus Smart wants to get in close and get that high percentage finish.
Now here's Durant. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Here's Durant. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Rui Hachimura.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Free throw is good from Durant. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Houston in the lead. Outside Eason. Launches a 3. And another miss by Houston. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. James finds Ayton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
That's the kind of toughness from Ayton that they want to see inside. Not backing down when things get physical.
Shoot 2.
It, and the next one could tie it up.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
And it's tied up with that one. The Rockets have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Şengün. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First one falls. Both free throws good from Şengün. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Smart outside. Doncic left side. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. Goes up off the inbound. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Doncic has got 54 points. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. And another miss by Houston. And the Lakers shooting the rock at 58%. Here's James. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Houston's shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Pass to Eason. Down low. And Smart over to help. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Here's Şengün. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Smart outside. Doncic on the wing. Rockets with a rebound. And here's Thompson. Pass to Shepherd. Here's the three. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Here's Doncic. And again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Houston leading by 3. Here's Shepherd. Thompson with a screen. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Laravia. And here's Ayton. To the middle. And it's Laravia missing. Now here's Durant. He's closely guarded. Thompson finds Şengün. Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Doncic has got 58.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
And there's Şengün on the assist by Shepard. Şengün's got 10 points here in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Eason. Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
Good on first, and that increases the lead to 6. Convert on the second. That misses. Lakers trail by 6. James outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul.
First one drops, and that brings him within 5.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. James passes to Smart. Here's Doncic. Good D by Şengün. Here's Shepard. Checked by James. Down low. Here's Şengün. Over Smart. Good work there as it goes. Şengün's got 30.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Smart for 3, and he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
He's played in so many big games in his career. Marcus Smart is locked in for that big moment.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. 7 seconds left in the fourth. James passes to Smart. And the three off target. And that's an intentional foul. First one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And connects from downtown. Here's Thompson. And now we've got an intentional foul. As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Doncic with it. It's Smart on the wing. Fires the three. The shot won't fall. And so it's Houston winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Katie, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shot. We taking some tough ones early on, and I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment, and we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds together.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, Katie.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Alperen Sengun.